It was if I'm a guitarist and would like to go on tour with bigger artists, how should I get started?
Yeah, this is the age-old question. I get asked this a lot, how'd you get the gig with this band and how'd you get the gig with that band? And I'll be honest, I mean, some of it is just blind luck, I think, yes, of course, talent, but
Hmm.
you still got to be good enough for that gig. You still got to actually have the talent to be able to honor that gig if you get it. And so all of a sudden, Gary was like, "Who do I know who could step in?" And he knew me, and so he said, "Mark, do you want to step in and do this tour?" So people are, "How'd you get the gig with Gary Newman?" Well, I knew him, and he needed a guitarist, so I happened to be in the right place at the right time. How you get to that spot in the first place, that's the difficult bit. That's one way of doing it. And then secondly, you got to be able to still bring the talent, and you've got to go out and look for the gigs. You've obviously got to work on your ability. You got to keep playing, try and get out, play as much as possible, record ideas, because everybody can record at home now with their laptop, home studio stuff. Yeah, so there's no like one answer. You just like you got to have the talent, so just work on that. Yeah, work on the playing, refine your ability, and secondly, try every avenue. I feel like you going out and networking has a lot to do with it. That don't be a bedroom guitarist and never go out. You actually do need to go out there in the real world and like meet people, get to know people, and you start to hear through the grapevine, so and so is looking for a gig, looking for a player. But yeah, respond to ads. But yeah, there's certainly an element of luck as well, of being in the right place at the right time. But you still got to be a good, a good player to pull it off. And sometimes you need the right resume, but you're only going to get that resume if you get out there and sort of connect with people and start applying, and be prepared for some rejection, of course. That's the same with anything, really. You can't expect to get every job you applied for.
Yeah.
He's an amazing player, and so now I'm like, oh, I guess maybe I would have been in with a chance. You should. So in other words, if I was going to talk, if me now, my old ancient Mark Gemini Thwaite self was going to say to my 20-something self, you should go and apply for that gig because you're thinking you're not going to get it. No, you should just go and do it because it's better to have done it and failed than to have not done it and regret not doing it, which is what I do now. So you've always got to go for it.